Okay, so before recording this story time, before going into the story, I just want you to show what I'm going to be watching because I'm not going to be looking at the home Xbox screen. I'm going to be looking at this. This is on my this is on my TV currently. And I guess I'm going to just be looking at this while telling this amazing story. Okay, so figuring out that this is actually a really good setup, and this is some oddly really good camera angle, we're just going to go with this. What up, gamers? Today we're actually going to be talking about a story that happened a few months ago, where me and my friends could have possibly been wanted criminals. And I'm actually not joking either. And let me pull out my iPhone notes here. Honestly, y'all can't really see me. That's pretty good because I'm ugly. Actually, multiple women have said that. So basically, I'm going to get to the main part of the story later, where my friend brought a C4-like item into a store and about set it off. But let's get into the small stuff first, and it'll only be a couple minutes. Also, if you want to get into this giveaway I'm doing at 250 subscribers, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment and all that stuff. So to start off, I'm just going to explain this. This was before Corona even started, before it was a thing. Me and my friends went to a movie theater nearby. Well, it was a mall and movie theater. We went to one nearby, and we went to go watch a movie together. That was one of the main plans, and we were supposed to go have fun as well afterwards and before. So, before... So, we basically don't really cause much trouble before then, besides my friend smearing ice cream on a trash can lid before going into the movie. Besides that, we didn't cause much trouble. But whenever we got into the movie, we just started like talking and making jokes really loud, and multiple people had noise complaints, and it was hilarious because we're just I can't really remember what movie it was. I could look back in my texts, but it was some movie before quarantine happened, like 2 or 3 weeks, like a week or 3 before quarantine even happened. It was amazing. We just started talking and laughing really loud, making just random jokes, and some people, and this always happens to me whenever I'm in a movie theater, I always get a noise complaint. It's so weird because every time I've gotten a noise complaint from someone because I'm always doing something stupid and making jokes during the movie. A few people complained, and we weren't really that bad until after the movie, of course. After the movie, my friend has basically a whole bunch of popcorn left, and he's just sitting there. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna wait till everyone leaves." I'm like, "This can't be good," because he has the whole thing of popcorn in his hand. I'm like, I know where this is going, and I'm gonna support him all the way through it because I'm a good friend. But we basically as soon as a bunch of people leave, there's only a couple left. There's only like 2 people left, and there were a couple in the front. And he just slings all of his popcorn in the rows behind us, because we were near the top. We were like the row before the top. So no one's there anymore. He just slings all the popcorn behind us, and we are laughing. And we're walking away so suspiciously because we're laughing so hard, and there's still some people there. Oh my goodness. We get out of the movies. We're fine. We don't get in trouble. We don't get caught for doing anything. But what ends up happening is that before we even got to the movies, and before we even got there, we saw my friend at the entrance. It was me and it was 3 of us. It was me and 2 of my other friends, and one of them had the C4-like object in his hand. Well, not in his hand, but in his hoodie pocket. And I think it's like a mortar bomb firework or something like that. He had something like that, and those make some big old explosions, let me just tell you that. So basically, he said this before. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring a mortar bomb. It's gonna be flipping. I'm gonna bring one." Or like, that or it was either that or he's gonna bring like some other type of firework. And I told him not to, but he done it either way. And so I had no encouragement in this. But I saw it in his pocket. He showed it to us a little bit, and he was like, "Yeah, we should go to the bathroom and flipping blow it." I'm like, that's kind of an act of terrorism, ain't it? Like, that's sort of terrorism. But we didn't end up doing that. What ended up happening is that after we went to the movies, we were going around stores, and he was trying to find places to hide it, or like to put it and set it off. And then at our mall, there's a lot of stores, but there's like a store outside of it. And the store outside of it is a Five Below that's sort of connected to the mall and sort of not. We go into this Five Below just looking around at basketballs and stuff, and I see him get this thing out of his pocket. We're in the middle of a mall. We're in the middle of a store in the mall, and there is people in there. He gets this thing out of his pocket, puts it in the basketballs, and has the lighter. He brought a lighter with him, too. Just so you know, he brought a lighter with him. Pulls out the lighter, and the last thing I see before I dip is him going down with the lighter. I turn around and walk quickly, like I'm speed walking, just talking to myself, like, "Oh man, dude, game over, man, game over." And I'm just walking fast out of the way, like out of the vicinity. And basically, I'm standing near the exit, and one of the other friend in this situation comes over and says, "Hey, yo. He didn't even do anything to it." I'm like, "Oh, really?" So and then the other friend comes around, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just set the lighter in there with it." I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm sitting there, not really nervous, but I'm just like, "Oh my goodness, we could have went to jail." Cuz I knew if he set that off, all three of us would have been screwed. I'm not sure if I could have gotten out of that. I mean, we could have ran. Goodness. But yeah, he actually about set off a whole firework in a open small store, a small Five Below in a mall. And that is just one of the craziest stories that I've had. There's more. I have more stories to tell. Actually, I have stories of how I broke my arm and how we about got a teacher fired. Or possibly fired, actually. So, if you want to see those, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for viewing. So, yeah, we about became wanted criminals. Just imagine that. I would have had an amazing mugshot, because I just am so cute. Y'all know that already. Y'all should already know that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. And, this is probably just going to be unedited and uncut. Besides maybe some gameplay, or maybe I just have me staring at TwoMad my computer setup the whole time. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on all the socials below. Follow me on Twitter. Get me to 250 subscribers. I'll be doing a giveaway. It might be of a new game. It might be of just some Xbox or PlayStation card, whatever console. But, yeah, I have way more stories, and I'll be making some new ones soon. I should have a story next month. I'm going to make, like, a story, like, every month. So, next month, I'm going to have the how we possibly got a teacher fired, last school year. Before Corona, how we possibly got teacher fired before Corona. So, yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. There should be more sometime soon. And, oh my goodness. See y'all next time. Peace, peace. I tried, but she don't wanna talk. I get it.